Good morning, Henry. This is Mark Anthony with Job Roofing. I'm on top of the home in the Hollywood Hills that you asked me to take a look at, and just wanted to get you your video so you can have that for your record. So, came to the back area where the tarp is put on, and first thing I noticed that when I checked out the tarp, the entire back section of this transition is gone. There is nothing back there. I mean, this is the old paper right here, but there's literally nothing else. I can't pull it back. Well, I can pull it back, but I'm not going to. But there's nothing across this entire transition from the lower section to go up to the upper section. This roof is a bit old. You can see where it's been patched a couple of times with the mastic. Right there, you can see the fiberglass is already exposed. Also, somebody patched right there. You have a big hole right here, and that's going to be a pretty substantial leak because the nails are working their way out of this roof. It's like I said, and that's strictly because of the age of the roof. If you look at the flashing up here, you see there's nails right here because they've pushed themselves out. The shingles are falling apart in multiple areas. Also, going over to this section over here, just looking at the way that this was done, the flashing could have been cut a little bit better. Not a huge deal, but it could have been cut better. But you can see like the nails are working themselves. I could just go like that. The nails aren't even supporting this roof anymore. There also, here, see how it's starting to push itself up? Same thing going on there. The nails are just doing what they're supposed to do. They're unhooking. If you look at this pipe right there, see that crack? That's where water is going to come in from this section. And over here, look, there's not even any mastic holding this pipe in place. This pipe is just completely loose. Water will go down into this during the next rainstorm and flood this area. That gooseneck isn't even put in. I mean, they slapped it in here, but they didn't set it in place, because see how there's no nails holding this. I can pull this whole gooseneck up and just pull it off. They use mastic to hold it in place. And as you can see, mastic here because there must have been a leak someplace between the diverter and the way these windows are set up. Let's work our way to the front. I think that's a drop off. Yeah, that's a drop off. Same thing going on here on these pipes. Somebody used a form of mastic to seal it, but you can look at this one as well. See how it's breaking right there? This gooseneck also not put in. I could snatch this gooseneck out. They just put it in place and didn't even seal it. In the back area, you can see they used some kind of a spray to try to stop a leak in this general area. But this is where you're going to get your leak also. See all those cracks and the breaks. And look, this isn't even sealed in place. Now, the homeowner was saying that there's a leak by the chimney. Somebody used a mastic right here to seal up the back end of the chimney. But as I come around the front and you see the flashing, all the mastic is just old and cracked. It's broken right here. So it's not doing anything really. Somebody tried to patch up a couple of areas where they thought there might have been an issue. Right there. And a couple of other spots where nails were exposed, and they figured they'll do that to stop the leak. The problem is this roof has had its run. See how you have nails popping out right here? This nail pretty much is just pushing itself back out. You can literally see the nail working itself out of place. So this roof, if I had to guess, is probably about 25 years old. Also, this dish, if this isn't working anymore, this is something that should never happen. Never put a dish in the roof. You void your warranty the moment you do that, because you penetrated the roof and you created a place for water to get in. But overall, you can see fiberglass is exposed everywhere. You have holes in multiple areas. Honestly, patching this roof is throwing good money on top of bad. This roof maybe has 2 years left on it before it starts to completely lose all its granulates, and you have a lot of leaks everywhere. I mean, just looking right here, you can see the amount of granulates that are inside of the gutter, and I'm sure that gutter down there has the same amount, if not more, granulates. So I'll get this over to you so that you can take a look at it. You can speak directly with the homeowner. One thing I would definitely recommend, that tree right there, push it away or cut it off, what have you. It looks beautiful, but it's allowing critters to get up on the roof. They use it as a runway to come up here and do their business. All right, have a good day, brother. Talk to you later.